All right, welcome back to the Full Metal Classic. This is my first time hosting, so be prepared for technical difficulties, stumbling over my words, all that good stuff. We are going to take it over and introduce our competitors tonight. We got a great lineup. First, we have Mr. Jay Burns, Jay the Arsonist Burns. How you feeling?
Ready to answer some questions. Ready for people to stop being dumbasses and yeah.
Good. Well, I hope, we would love for people not to be dumbasses. And over on my right side, I believe, that's my right side, Caleb Coho has chosen to grace us with his presence tonight, as he always does. How are you doing, Caleb?
Oh, I can't complain. I'm playing Goggles Boy, Taika Waititi 2.0. What do we got? Jay, I don't disclose my government name, Burns. And Albert, I like Albert. So let's go ahead and do this.
That's a great segue. Albert, I don't know you. You're new to me, but welcome. I am excited to see you. I'm excited to see how you play tonight. How you doing, man?
I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. I'll just hopefully. I don't usually perform well in classics, so hopefully I at least answer one. So I'm happy if I do that.
I'm sure you'll get at least one, probably two. We'll see. I'll feed you an answer if you can't get one.
Sounds good.
Aaron, Jay, how are you doing, sir?
Happy late Pesach to you, my Jewish brethren.
Yes, and you as well.
Yeah, thank you. This is news to me that Caleb doesn't like me. So give me a second to just settle myself.
Caleb doesn't like anyone except for Albert, apparently.
Yeah, I'm shocked. And Jay, I will be supplying the dumbassery tonight, so my bad in advance for that.
All right, great. And last but certainly not least, our Kiwi friend, Malcolm Golilay. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. My goal is to make sure Coho doesn't win, and I'll send him home with a cupcake.
That's a noble cause. I think we all understand it.
How'd that work last time for you, Malcolm?
Oof. Shots fired early. All right. Round one, you guys know how it works, but for those who don't, we have 8 questions worth 1 point each, and you each get 3 repeats. No challenges because these questions have been vetted by professionals. They're all perfect. If you're watching along on YouTube, do not comment until I say pens down, please. Does everyone feel ready to play? How are you guys doing? Ready?
Yeah, born ready.
All right, great. With that said, let's get started with question 1 in round 1 in the category of sports movies. What sport does the film Miracle center around? I'm not sure I could really say anything to give it away because I'm not much of a sports guy myself. But I feel like I've watched this sport a few times. It's a good sport. It's a fun one. It's fun to watch it live. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and let's start with Jay. What you got?
Hockey.
All right, and let's go over to Mr. Coho.
Hockey.
All right, moving on down to Albert.
Ice hockey.
Ice hockey. It's very specific. Aaron.
Yeah, I also went with ice hockey. We want to be sure here.
You guys know it's dangerous because sometimes we're not looking for that much info. Malcolm, what you got?
Ice hockey.
All right. Well, the ice did not matter, but we had a clean sweep for the question 1. Good job, everyone. Everyone got that right. It was hockey. All right. Moving on to question number 2 in round 1. Category of 2010s. What genre of music does Sebastian want to make music of in La La Land? I like this movie. I know it's controversial. I walked out of the theater obsessed with it. Rewatched it a second time. Didn't like it as much, but going back now, it's great. I like that movie. Some good music. Ryan Gosling's dreamy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna start with Coho.
You like jazz?
Do you like jazz? Let's go over to Malcolm. What you got?
Jazz.
Yes. All right. Let's go over to Aaron.
I had jazz.
Look at that. You got jazz. And Albert.
Jazz.
And last but not least, Jay.
Skibbity doo bop. Jazz.
Skibbity doo bop jazz is correct. Another clean sweep for question 2. All right, let's move on to question 3. Going to be in your category of biopics. Who plays the racist manager of the Philadelphia Phillies in 42? Saw this movie once in high school. Do not remember it very well. I had eaten a hash brownie and planned on seeing a sci-fi movie that came out the same week. It was sold out. I had to go watch the movie 42 really, really high, and it was not a great experience. 5,
Bad
4. It was a bad time. 3, 2, 1. Pens down, everybody. Let's start over there with Malcolm.
I might be getting characters mixed up in my head, but I put Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford. All right. Let's move on over to Aaron.
I blanked. I just went with John Goodman.
Well, we got 2 strikeouts so far. Let's go over to Albert.
I put down Alan Tudyk.
Alan Tudyk. All right. And let's go over to Jay.
Oh, I also had John Goodman on my board.
John Goodman's another good guess. And over to Coho.
I also said Harrison Ford. So
Harrison Ford. Well, the only person to get it was Albert because the answer was Alan Tudyk.
Damn.
Because you don't imagine Alan Tudyk playing a racist guy, but he did it. He did it, and it was good.
Racist over playing a chicken.
Well, has he played a chicken before?
Moana.
Oh, yeah.
Not live action though. Not live action chicken.
That's true. All right, moving on. Question number 4, almost halfway there in directors. Who directed the film Gravity? This is a movie that would have been better suited for my hash brownie high school experience.
Oh my God! If you had
5,
not a hash brownie,
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Aaron. What you got?
Alfonso Cuarón.
Alfonso Cuarón. All right, let's move on over to Albert.
Alfonso Cuarón.
Alfonso Cuarón. All right, and moving over to Malcolm.
Alfonso Cuarón.
Jay.
Alfonso Cuarón.
Alfonso Cuarón. And going over to Coho. Close it out.
Alfonso Cuarón.
Another clean sweep. It was Alfonso Cuarón, of course, not to be confused with Alejandro Gianniuritu, who I did maybe say in testing, but that's all right. Question number 5, category of action / adventure. As of today, what is the subtitle of the most recent Mission Impossible film? The question specified as of today, as if maybe tomorrow or yesterday there was a new Mission Impossible release that we didn't know about, but that's all right.
It was released on the back alley theaters due to coronavirus.
Yeah, exactly. $20 on streaming. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we are going to start with Malcolm this time.
Fallout.
All right, moving on over to Coho.
Fallout.
Fallout. All right, moving on over to Jay.
Fallout.
Fallout. Albert, what you got?
Fallout.
Fallout. And Aaron.
I had Fallout.
All right, another clean sweep. Look at this. Either these guys are just really good or these questions are really easy, but I'm happy to see it. Albert, look, you said you were going to get 1. You already got like 5.
You're in the lead, Albert. You have a perfect game going, Albert.
Moving on to question number 6 in the category of comic book movies. And the question is, what is Murray Franklin's profession in Joker? I like this movie. People like it or they don't. People love it. It's pretty good.
Fucking dessert.
Either side, they love to tell you how they feel about it.
They do. No one just sees this and doesn't say a word about it.
Nope.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start back over there with Jay. What do you got?
Talk show host.
Talk show host. Okay. Moving on to Coho.
I said late night TV host.
Late night TV host. All right. Malcolm, what you got?
Talk show host.
Talk show host. Aaron?
I said talk show host.
Talk show host. And Albert?
I also have talk show host.
All right. Well, talk show host is correct, and we have another clean sweep. This is unprecedented in the League of Classic, but I'm proud of all 5 of you. Question number 7, category of drama. Who plays the woman Theodore goes on a blind date with in the film Her? I love this movie. I'm a big Spike Jonze fan. I'm sad we haven't had anything else from him in a long time. Hopefully soon enough. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get those pens down. Starting with Coho.
Amy Adams.
Amy Adams is incorrect. Malcolm.
Something from Autumn.
Ooh, that's a good guess, but that is also incorrect. Albert, what you got?
Olivia Wilde.
Olivia Wilde. That is correct, Albert. Olivia Wilde is the answer. Aaron?
Olivia Wilde.
Olivia Wilde. And Jay?
Amy Adams.
Amy Adams.
Jay and I on the same page tonight, boys.
Amy Adams was in the movie, but she was not the blind date, so only Albert and Jay picking up a point on that one. All right. Oh, that was the penultimate, by the way. I finally have the authority. What's that?
Aaron J.
Aaron.
What did I say? Albert and Jay, Aaron and Jay.
Okay.
Albert and Aaron. I did not say that was the penultimate, but now that I'm posting this one time, I want to say penultimate. This is the ultimate question. Question number 8 in the category of taglines. What 70s film has the tagline, "All it takes is a little confidence"? Gonna let them think about that one. I'm not gonna distract them with any unnecessary crosstalk or self-host talk. Just really let them get in that headspace. 5, 4, 3,
I'll use a repeat.
2. All right, that's one repeat for Jay. Got it. Category of taglines. What 70s film has the tagline, "All it takes is a little confidence"? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, pens down. All right, let's start with, I don't remember where we ended with, so let's just go with Aaron. What you got?
The Sting?
The Sting. That's an interesting guess, but we'll see if you're right about that or not. Let's move on over to Jay.
The Color of Money.
The Color of Money is incorrect, unfortunately. Coho.
I said Cabaret.
Cabaret. Another good guess, but incorrect. Malcolm.
I said Network.
I'm sorry, that is also incorrect. And Albert.
Cannot think of anything. I wrote down Rocky.
Rocky, unfortunately, is also incorrect. Aaron was the only one to get that one. It was, in fact, The Sting.
Hey.
Good job, Aaron. All right, well, that's it for round 1. So let me just tally up these points really quick because the lowest person, unfortunately, will be leaving us. We have in the lead, or tied for the lead for first place. We have tied with Aaron and Albert, both with 7 points. And then this is going to be really interesting because we have another tie between 3 people. We've got a 3-way tie with 5 points between Malcolm, Caleb, and Jay, unless anyone has any discrepancies with that scoring.
Yeah, I got all of those questions right.
Oh, okay, sorry. It's just between Malcolm and Caleb then. No. All right. We are going to move to a tiebreaker, the 3-way tiebreaker. Albert, since you're in the lead, movie letter A or movie number 2?
Hold on.
Wait, what?
It's worldwide box office or Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, yeah, all right. Yep. First, Albert, Rotten Tomatoes or worldwide box office?
Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes. All right. Aaron J.
Yes.
Movie letter A or movie number 2?
A, Ron.
Ron. All right. For Jay, Malcolm, and Coho, give me the Rotten Tomatoes critics score for 2018's Superfly.
Oh.
Sorry, I did not write these
Is
questions.
this movie about Jimmy Snuka?
I can't answer that. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Jay.
61%.
61. All right, hold on. Need a new pen. Mine has run out of ink. So did this one. All right. Caleb.
I never heard of this film, but based on Aaron's, I was hoping it was a bad one. 27%.
27%. All right. And closing out with Malcolm.
I went 35%.
Gotta be
35%.
lower than that, right? Like 6.
All right. And the person who is furthest away from the score of 50% is Mr. Caleb Coho, unfortunately. He was 23 points away.
I would be going home
percentages.
too, buddy. Dude, I would be going home too.
Yeah, you hate to see you go on that one. You know, it's
crazy.
Superfly remake. I'm sorry.
Alrighty then.
Take it up with the question writers. It's been nice having you.
Hey, Albert, win the whole damn thing, buddy. You're doing great.
Thanks, Caleb.
Adios, Coho. And now we can have some fun, guys.
Yeah,
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Do you
all
have
right.
a wheel app?
I do have a wheel app, sir. I came prepared.
All
You
right.
know, you don't choose me because I'm a slacker. All right.
Glorious neckbeard.
Well, you know, who are we trying to impress, right?
Hey, trust me.
Let's see. Should I give round 2 categories first, Jay?
Let us choose our numbers and then get
Gotcha.
category.
Gotcha. All right. So, Albert, or I guess Aaron, since I went with Albert first on the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Give me 2 numbers, 1 to 7.
I'll take 1 and 7.
1 and 7. All right. 1 second. Okay. Albert. I actually also need 2 numbers from you.
3 and 5.
3 and 5. All right. Jay, give me a number that is not 3, 5, 1, or 7.
Well, since only 2, 4, and 6 are left, I'll take 4.
All right. Malcolm, give me 2 or 6.
You stole my number, Jay. So I'm going to go 2.
All right. 2. That means that the secret category for tonight is number 6. So if the secret category is selected or if we land on it, those questions will be worth 2 points each. Very exciting. Very exciting. All right. So I'm going to spin the wheel now. We're going to see how we do. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, it's too bright for you guys. Oh, wait.
It's pretty bright.
Oh, no.
You tell us.
Let me try to lower my brightness.
Now I can just see your.
It's 2. I promise you that's a 2. You can see it, right? That's a 2.
Yeah.
So, Malcolm,
Yeah.
you will be selecting the category for round 2 tonight. Let me give you those options right now. Your categories are disaster movies, actor, actress filmography,
Go with that. Go with that.
DreamWorks animation,
Ooh, go with that.
musicals,
Don't go with that.
and Darren Aronofsky. And of course, you also have the secret category, which we all love, worth 2 points. No pressure.
Don't go with Aronofsky.
That
Please.
sounds
don't
like reverse psychology.
What?
I am going to go with, because it is on there, and I know one person doesn't want it, musicals.
Oh,
So much, bro.
he chose musicals.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I actually did want Aronofsky there. I just want to tell you, Malcolm. I was trying to trick you.
Wow. Well, you fooled us all.
Well, I wasn't talking about you. I knew Jay doesn't like musicals.
I don't either.
All right. Round 2, category of musicals. 4 questions, 1 point each. First question. Who plays Luisa Contini in 9? Very excited to see how Malcolm does here after selecting musicals. Will it come back and bite him in the ass or not? We will find out soon. Albert still looks as chill as he was in round 1. 5,
Not chilling.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Stop writing. And let's start with Jay.
Marianne Cotillard.
Marianne, can I see your board really quick? Marianne Cotillard. Yeah. Okay. Moving on to Malcolm. What do you got?
Penelope Cruz.
Penelope Cruz. That is incorrect, unfortunately, sir. Aaron J.
I went with Cher.
Yeah, that's a guess. It's not right.
Okay.
It would be fun. I like Cher in musicals.
Right on.
Albert, close it out. What do you got?
I wrote on Anna Kendrick.
Anna Kendrick. The only person getting this one right was Jade Arsonist Burns. It was Marion Cotillard. All right, moving on. Question number 2. What kind of animal design is the building that Christian and Satine sing a love medley on in Moulin Rouge? The animal design of the building that Christian and Satine sing atop in Moulin Rouge. A movie that I just watched for the first time like a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago. It's a very strange movie. Very, very weird.
You're not wrong.
Bizarre.
Hella.
Not a normal film. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Albert.
I wrote on lion.
The lion. Okay. That is incorrect, but it was an animal, so good guess. Aaron, what do you got?
I wrote down a lion.
That is the same incorrect answer.
Okay, cool.
Malcolm, what do you got?
Elephant.
Elephant is the correct answer. Jay, did you have elephant?
No, I went with swan. Swan.
That's elegant as
Swan
fuck,
bill,
man.
yellow beak.
That's elegant as fuck.
I mean, inarguably more romantic than an elephant, but
Thank you.
alas.
I mean, an elephant would never forget Satine's death either. Oops, spoilers.
Spoilers for the first 2 minutes of the movie. Question number 3. Your penultimate question in round 2. Who directed 2004's The Phantom of the Opera? Bonus points if you sing your answer. 5, 4, 3,
This is wrong.
2,
Also,
1. Pens
Repeat,
down.
repeat,
Oh,
repeat. Ah.
did we get a repeat? I'll give you the repeat. I'll give you the
I'm not
repeat.
gonna get it.
All right. Who directed 2004's The Phantom of the Opera? Five,
I'm gonna change to a
4,
different answer now.
3,
It's probably less
2, 1. Pens down. All right. Let's start with Malcolm. What do you have?
I'm pretty sure this is one, but I put Baz Luhrmann.
Baz Luhrmann. You're thinking about Baz Luhrmann because of Moulin Rouge, I know, but that is incorrect, unfortunately. Let's go to Jay. What you got? Did the repeat help you? Barry Levinson. I wish it was, but unfortunately it was not. Albert, what do you got?
I wrote on Martin Campbell.
Martin Campbell. That's an interesting guess, but it was not Martin Campbell. And Aaron.
God.
I crossed out Rob Marshall and I put Jonathan Demme.
Wow, we got a clean sweep of getting it wrong. I don't know if you call that a dirty
Great
sweep.
category, Malcolm.
But the answer was Joel Schumacher.
The guy who put nips on Batman, fuck that guy.
The guy who put nips on Batman. He put the Phantom in the opera. Yeah. All right. Your final question in round 2. What musical features songs such as Just Leave Everything to Me, It Only Takes a Moment, and Before the Parade Passes By? Those were 3 songs, so if you can't get it after that, I don't know. Sorry. Five,
Repeat
4.
the question.
Okay.
We got to repeat. Ooh, I saw Aaron would have taken it, but Malcolm saved him one repeat. Very kind. What musical features songs such as Just Leave Everything to Me, It Only Takes a Moment, and Before the Parade Passes By?
I know who wrote this fucking category and I'm mad at him.
Same guy that wrote all the other questions.
Probably.
5, 4,
I'm
3,
stuck between 2.
2, 1. Let's get those pens down, boards up. I'm going to start with Aaron this time.
I went with High School Musical.
High School Musical was not theatrically released. I think only the third one was. So unfortunately, that's incorrect. Albert.
Cannot think of anything, so I only wrote down Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Hunchback of Notre Dame, also incorrect. Jay, what do you got?
Yankee Doodle Dandy.
Ooh, I feel like that's the closest of the three, but it's not Yankee Doodle Dandy. Malcolm, can you do something with this category you've chosen for us?
Piece of shit.
I'm fairly certain this is one, but West Side Story.
You were correct in your assumption that it was wrong because that is not correct. It was Hello Dolly, of course.
Mm.
Actors and actresses would have been so fun, Malcolm. We all would have had fun. God.
All right. Well, that wraps up round two. We have another interesting situation here, of course. We have a tie for first place between Aaron and Albert, both with 7 points. And we've got a tie for second place or third, whatever you want to call it, between Malcolm and Jay, both with 6 points. So
this is a true tie too, because me and Albert even guessed lion wrong incorrectly too. So it's a true tie.
Yeah.
Great minds think alike.
All right. So I'm gonna go over to Aaron.
Yeah.
Rotten Tomatoes critic score or worldwide box office.
Rotten Tomatoes score shocked me last time, so let's stick with that.
All right. Well, we only have one option in that category. So
That's
the film that you guys will be getting for your tiebreaker, Malcolm and Jay, get on up. Get on up with those guesses. Aaron and Albert, you guys happy you're not guessing this one?
I think I would. I'm glad I'm not, especially after last time. I was off by 44 on my guess last time.
Okay, well, that's a lot. It looks like they're both ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and let's start with Malcolm.
70%.
Yes,
70%. All right, and over to Jay. What do you got?
74%.
Oof.
I got 60.
Oof. Well, the closest to the Rotten Tomatoes critic score for Get On Up of 79%.
Oh, Jay.
Wow.
Jay, the arsonist burns by 4 points, by 4 numbers, 4 little digits. Malcolm, I'm sorry, my friend.
I had 80, then changed it to 70. God damn it.
You will unfortunately be having to leave us here. If you would like to stick around, we'd love to have you help me keep score. That would be phenomenal because round 3 gets dicey, as we all know. All right, and we got an interesting round 3 because Jay's only trailing by 1 point. Albert and Aaron both tied for first with 7 points. So this really is anyone's game at this point. So round 3, let's get into it. If you get a question right, you get a point. You get it wrong, you lose a point. Round 3.
Just make sure I've got this right. Aaron and Albert are 7, Jay's 6.
That is correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right. Round 3, question 1. Category of comedy. What 2014 comedy stars Zac Efron, Michael B. Jordan, and Miles Teller? All 3 writing furiously. Hopefully different answers. I like all the different answers, but I don't want them to get it wrong. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jay first.
Is it Neighbors?
Neighbors is incorrect, unfortunately. We're gonna go over to Aaron.
I don't know if this name popped in my. Just go with it.
That feels very close to the title, but it's incorrect, unfortunately. And Albert, what do you got?
I wrote down That Awkward Moment.
Yeah,
Albert is the only one to get a point here. That awkward moment is
nice.
Correct. Jay and Aaron both going down by 1. All right, moving on. Question number 2, category of scores and soundtracks. Who recorded the soundtrack for the film Magnolia? This is one of PTA's films that I have not had the pleasure of seeing yet.
Just because he's an asshole and he's done it before.
I've heard good things. I don't know.
I like it a lot, but
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Albert this time.
I don't have anything.
Nothing. All right, that is incorrect. Moving on to Aaron.
Is it Tori Amos?
Tori Amos is also incorrect, unfortunately. And Jay, do you have something?
Trent Reznor?
That is also incorrect, unfortunately. The answer was Amy Mann.
That's who it was. I got the name of the chick wrong.
Yeah, someone with a first name and a last name that end with the same letter twice. So who would have guessed? All right. Well, that puts us in the same situation we were in before. We're moving on to question number 3 in the category of 70s films. Who plays Eve Rand in 1979's Being There? Yeah, I don't have anything to say about this one. I've never seen this movie. I don't think I've heard of it before.
You just had to be there.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Let's start with Aaron this time.
Was it Faye Dunaway?
That's a good guess, but that is incorrect, unfortunately. Moving on to Jay.
I also had Faye Dunaway.
That's why it's a good guess, but unfortunately it is incorrect. And Albert, closes out. What do you got?
I wrote down Jane Fonda.
Jane Fonda is also incorrect. Let me see here what we got.
There's still a 1 point swing with 2 questions left.
That is correct. So yeah, everyone's still in this. Anyone's game still.
Who was the answer?
Oh, sorry. Yes, the answer was Shirley MacLaine.
Oh my god.
It's a good movie. It's Hal Ashby. It's a great movie.
Yeah, but all 3 of you had a good guess, so it's okay. Your penultimate question of the game in romance, question number 4. What 2007 romance has a lead character that used to be in a fictional band called Pop? I feel like I used to enjoy this one when I was younger. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to give it away. Malcolm, do you? Oh, you don't know the answer. I was going to ask what you thought of this one, but unless you do know the answer.
No, this man would have been my friend even if I got his.
All right, 5.
Can I get a repeat?
Oh. All right. Albert has saved Jay's last repeat. All right. Category of romance. What 2007 romance has a lead character that used to be in a fictional band called Pop? Jay's reasoning. He's diving into that mental palace right now. I know that feeling. 5.
I don't even think this is a
4, 3, 2,
came out in 2007.
1. Pens down. Jay, going to you first.
500 Days of Summer.
Yeah, that's a romance film, I think, but it is incorrect. Albert.
This is a stretch. I didn't even finish writing it down, but I was about to write down super bad.
Superbad would have been incorrect anyway, so that's all right that you didn't finish writing it. And Aaron, do you have anything?
No, I didn't. Just Friends.
Just Friends. Okay, so let's see here.
Awkward moment.
I mean, I think it's still in it because I've got Jay on 2, Aaron on 3, Albert on 5. One question left.
Yeah, so I believe that Jay is.
I think Jay's out
of here. But obviously, please stay around. Finish that last question out with us.
Yeah, I'm gonna write down the answer to the last question anyway. 2 fucking
Please
points.
do.
I'm gonna hear it from Brian Michaels.
So here's where we're at. If Aaron gets this correct and Albert gets it wrong, we go into a tiebreaker again. If Albert gets it correct and Aaron gets it right or wrong, Albert wins.
Yep.
So, final question. Category of quotes. And this is a little bit of a long one. In what Best Picture nominated film will you hear the quote, "And if you're going to freak out every time that you see a frozen chicken, I think we should go to the hospital"? It actually was not that long when I read it out. I was reading it on the phone, and it looked wrong. It looked long, but it wasn't. Aaron is writing. Albert is thinking. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Aaron J first. What do you got?
I went with Fargo. I don't think it's right though.
All right. And Albert, what do you have?
I wrote down Forrest Gump.
Well, both incorrect, but it doesn't matter because your winner is Mr. Albert Weir-Dharma. That was a tough match. That was a great, well played. You thought you weren't going to get more than one correct, and you ended up taking the win home, which I think is probably pretty exciting for you. The correct answer was Manchester by the Sea. Manchester by the Sea. There's a scene where someone freaks out over a frozen chicken. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. But all right, we are going to go over to our unfortunate second placers, third placers tonight, fourth placers we've got here too. So I'm going to start with second placer. Aaron, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Congrats to Albert. That awkward moment was like, I was thinking I could see the DVD box and everything, the blue writing, and like I've been trying to get better in rom-coms, so I think this has come up a few times just because that cast list, obviously. So, and I just came up with the right movie. But yeah, like I feel pretty good overall. I just didn't. None of my guesses came through as correct answers, and Being There is a movie I actually really, really enjoyed. It's a Hal Ashby movie, and Peter Sellers is in it, so I just couldn't pull the lead actress. But I mean, it was a good game. We were all pretty evenly matched tonight, so I think it was a good batch of questions. So great job hosting.
Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, you guys did really well. I mean, it was tight, and you guys you had some good guesses, and I really appreciate that space shirt. I think is that a kitten with a helmet on it or something on your shirt, Aaron?
Yeah. It's I'm trying to break my brand of the dog guy here by going against brand with my cat shirt here.
I think it's worth it for that one. It's pretty great. All right, moving on to our third placer tonight, Jay the Arsonist Burns. How are you doing?
Oh man, you know what? I had to go into tiebreakers twice, and I happened to get both of them. So I made it to the third round. I can't complain. This was really fun. I thought I was out at the end of round one. I can't lie. As soon as we went into that tiebreaker, I was like, no, I'm guessing way too high for this movie. It was luck. Literally, that's what it come down to both times. But it was fun. I'm glad I knew one musicals question. Fuck you, Andrew. Write better musical questions. Write questions about cartoon musicals, and maybe I might get some more. No, I had fun. Thanks for hosting, buddy.
Of course, anytime.
Co-host not in the green room or anything, but I know he had a good time. Blue hair and all.
Great. Well, yeah, no, you played great tonight, Jay. I mean, it came down to the wire. It was really close all the way through round 3, and you survived 2 tiebreakers, which is a victory in and of itself. I mean, that was impressive. So I know you'll be back and back to the hosting chair next week, but we look forward to you playing again. It's always fun. And going over to Malcolm, our fourth placer. How are you, sir?
I'm pretty good. My plan to get Karaho out first worked. But yeah, I mean, I completely underestimated how deep Andrew's love of classic musicals go.
Classic blunder.
But I mean, I had fun. I've been picking musicals as a good light move, sort of strategy wise, because it sort of stopped Aaron and Albert getting a huge lead in that final round. So
yeah,
that was also good as well. So
yeah, no, absolutely. That was it. Ended up being an interesting strategy. It gave us a really interesting round 3. Everyone had similar scores, so it worked out. So yeah, it was good to have you here, Malcolm. Thank you for hosting Full Metal Random all the time, and yeah, we'd like to see you back soon. Albert, my man, my friend, who had no confidence in himself going into this game. How are you feeling with your? Is this your first victory in classics?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yep.
It's my first.
It is.
All right, man. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great because of the win. I'm gonna try to see if I can. Next time I play, I'm gonna say that I hope that I have another 1 point and I end up winning again. I want to see if the strategy keeps on working.
Yeah,
but that definitely works today.
Yeah, it was a good strategy. It worked. I mean, just jinx yourself in the beginning, but in a good way, reverse jinx.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, it was great to have you here. It was good to see you get your first win. All right. Well, I'm Ethan, the Big Easy Beller. This was really fun hosting my first classic match from Caleb Coho, from Jay Burns, Malcolm Godey-Lay, Aaron J, and Albert. It was good to have all of you here. We had fun. I hope you guys are all staying safe out there. Take it easy.
Wash your fucking hands.